Hello, Phoebe here, and we are going to continue with day 1 of Wizardess Heart. Yukiya's route. Okay, let's do this. What if I finish the story in, today? That'd be impossible. Probably not. But also could be impossible. You never know. Anyways. Yukiya reason. Main story. Day 1. Event near the water. After spending most of the day on the train, I finally arrived at Geodalude. I'm sorry. Probably doesn't help that I slept at... No, it does help. I slept at freaking 8. Whack. Wow. The Geodalude Royal Academy, which until now I had only seen in my dreams, now towered before me. This is incredible. So this is what it really looks like. I can't believe it. This is too good to be true. Maybe I'm still dreaming? I pinched my own cheek just to make sure. Ouch. That felt pretty real to me. Just thinking of life that awaited me inside the school walls made my heart pound in anticipation. What sort of weirdo pinches their own cheek? I've met a lot of strange students in my time, but it's been a long time since one as strange as you. Am I really that strange? How long have you been doing this anyway? Long enough, Missy. There's only been one I remember that was weirder than you. Weirder than me? Very strange kid. Mysterious, you could say. Oh? I wonder what's up to the student now. You know, life at the academy isn't all fun and games. Sure. Just do your best, okay? I will. I'll do my best and become a great wizardess someday. Yeah, just hope all that spirit doesn't come back to bite you someday. Ow. That was a very nice thing to say. Anyway, I'm out of here. I've done my job. Huh? It was a long trip, but at least it wasn't so boring with you around. Hey, wait! We shall see each other someday. With a puff of smoke, the talking letter transformed back into a normal piece of paper. It gently fluttered into the air and landed in the palm of my hand. Mr. Letter? He was a bit of a snob, but it's kind of lonely without him. If you can hear me, thanks for bringing me here. I rolled up the letter and carefully placed it in my bag. At least you could have told me where to go before turning back to normal. There aren't any more classes today, so I should head for the dorm first. The path I took brought me past the tranquil edge of the serene lake. How beautiful. Ripples of the lake glittered in the sunlight, as if surface was adorned with millions of gemstones. Well, this can't be the way to the dorm. I was just about to turn around when the figure of a person caught my eye. He was standing on the shore, gazing towards the lake, wearing the school uniform, cloak, and all with his back to me. Wonder what he's up to. Maybe he can help me since he looks like a student. Maybe, sis. Watch ads to reduce. No thanks, I'm good. Oh my gosh, why am I so tired today? I hate it. The boy leaned forward, bringing his face closer and closer to the surface. Wait! He's going to fall in! I held my breath as he crouched down towards the water. Huh? Wait, he's doing it on purpose? What is this? He's going to drown himself? I've got to stop him. I sprinted as fast as I could, kicking up the dirt behind me as I frankly rushed towards him. Don't do it! I crashed into his side, throwing my arms around him. There he is, the man of the hour. Love it. I caught a glimpse of his face, his face, eyes wide open, and mouth wide open in surprise. The world around us spiraled, twisting and turning in the air. Huh? What? And then, with a chilling splash, the two of us plunged into the water. Ah! Help! I'm drowning! I struggled to swim, but the weight of my drenched uniform pulled me down. Am I really going to die like this? Hey. In the midst of my panic, I felt a tug on my arm. Huh? It's shallow enough to stand. My mind snapped back to reality. He was right. The water was so shallow It wouldn't even reach my waist in a sitting posture. Ugh. How stupid could I be to almost drown in this? My face was so hot, it seemed like the water would sizzle right off. Timidly, I looked up to face him, only to see him staring right back. Water ran down his navy blue hair and dripped off his chiseled face. One of his eyes was covered by an eye patch, but the other eye was glittering, clearly peeked out at me between his soaked bangs. Looking into it seemed cold and distant, as if to warn people to stay away. He's a little intimidating. Not to me, sis. He just handsome as hell. I'm fixing my thing so that I know what to choose. Why would someone like this want to kill himself anyway? Mind getting off me? Oh, I completely forgot that I was leaning on top of him. I'm so sorry. I scrambled to stand up and got away from him. I'm soaked. He stood up and squeezed as much water as he could from his cloak. Looking back at me with his one eye peered through his bangs, drawing me in. His gaze made my heart skip a beat. Me too, sis. Me too. View memories. We'll view that after. Back to story. Anyway, I can't let him kill himself. What am I supposed to say to a suicidal person anyways? I know a lot of things not to say, because I've been there, sis. I'm not gonna say what we were just doing, because that is not the right, thing in his route. But in reality, I would just say this, because I know what he's gonna say. But, I would say, what were you just doing? Only to steer away from the fact of their mental health, like, not in a bad way at all, but, like, just so that they don't have, like, all that pressure on them to tell me what is wrong with them, what exactly happened in their past, you know? So, yeah. I wouldn't say the first one, for sure. I wouldn't say that. But, apparently we got to, because that brings the intimacy up. So let's do that. Oh my gosh, I remember when they didn't have this. Are you sure about this? I would be so like, oh my god, I chose the wrong one and it didn't ask me if I was sure. Anyways, if you keep living, good things will happen, so don't kill yourself. It's like, what? I'm so embarrassed right now. Like, I always get secondhand embarrassment from these. That's why, what are you talking about? Huh? Weren't you, just trying to drown yourself? No, I wasn't. Huh? There was loonfish. What? I was just looking at them. I looked down to see small, shiny yellow fish gliding through the water near my feet. Just looking at fish. Yeah. No way. So he wasn't trying to kill himself after all? I lowered my face to trying to hide it out in embarrassment. And to think I shoved him into the water because I was so stupid to think that. I'm such an idiot. Let's get out of here. He put out his hand and offering it to me. Okay, so you're being a little kind. Intimacy level is up by 7. Good for you. Looks like your choices have increased intimacy level. The ending will change depending on the result of intimacy level. Make a choice carefully and get the perfect ending. And if you don't know her, you'll know her soon enough. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a reward after. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so weird. It's slippery. Be careful or you'll fall. Oh, okay. I hesitantly took his hand and followed his lead to shore. His firm, strong grip made my heart beat a little faster. Here you go. He pulled me up with a tug, bringing both of us back to land. Water dripped off me, making my uniform feel so heavy that it was like I was wearing steel armor. Dang, this weighs a ton. It'll be better if you squeeze it out. Thanks. I wrapped my hands around my cloak and twisted it. Water plunged out, splashing onto the ground. I'm sorry for that misunderstanding back there. It's fine. Once I dry off, it'll be like nothing ever happened. But it's my fault. I put you all through that. I'm sorry. I said it doesn't really matter. A little water won't hurt anyone. At first I thought he was a little scary, but maybe he was kind after all? Are you okay? I'm fine, but I can't believe it. You helped me after I pushed you in. It was slippery there. You could have fallen and got hurt. Thanks. You're very kind. Kind? Not really. The thing I would say is that he's polite. You know? I wouldn't say he was kind, because that's just a gesture. Like, sure, if he would have, like, let her fall in and slip there, then it would have been like, oh my god, how dare he? Or like, oh, he probably didn't know or something, you know? But I would say he's more polite than anything, rather than kind, if you get what I mean. Was he trying to be modest, though he seemed like he rejected that compliment rather harshly? It's hard to tell, since his face never shows any emotion. Maybe he's just one of those hard to read people? You're a student here, right? Yeah. I just got here today. My name's... Just when I was about to introduce myself, my school emblem suddenly blossomed in a shower of blinding light. What the? I thought that happened in the next chapter. If it's what I think it is. I thought that happened in the next chapter. Oh my gosh. Oh, my freaking finger hurts a little bit, but I just massaged it right now, so it's fine. My school emblem suddenly blossomed in a shower of blinding light. What the? Startled, I gasped and looked at him, for only to help see his emblem was bathed in light too. His eyes were wide with astonishment, a huge change from his usual poker face. What the heck is happening? A string of light protruded from our emblems, twisting through the air to join as a great orb of light between us. It grew and grew until it exploded with a snap, sending fragments of light glittering through the air around us. It's so pretty. The light dispersed into the thin air, bringing the shore back to its quiet serenity. What was that? Without saying a word, he spun around and started walking off the other way. Hey, wait, wait! He marched forward at a hurried pace, ignoring my shouting entirely. Some nearby shrubs started to rustle wildly. They parted suddenly as a wolf leaped out forth from their cover. Wolf! I shrunk back in fright, but it only glanced at me for a moment before running towards the boy. It didn't attack him, but much to my surprise, it began to walk alongside him instead. What is going on? What a mysterious person. What was that ball of light thing about anyway? All sorts of questions ran through my head as I watched him walk into the distance. I guess suddenly remember what I had come here for. No, I don't have time to stand around here. I had meant to ask him where my dorm was. I frankly tried to squeeze more water out of my clothes. I've got to hurry. Ugh, where am I? Totally lost. Achoo. Sneeze. Ugh, I'm freezing. I shivered in my cold, wet clothes, rubbing my hands together to warm myself. I continued marching on. Could have heard that sneeze from a mile away. I turned towards the voice to see a boy casually leaning against the wall. His face looked unusually mature, and he wore a dazzling green earring on his right ear, which swung with every move. Wearing that uniform meant he must be a student. Yeah, he could be. I have no story tickets. Well, guess what? We have 80. Expires in 13 days times 80. Jesus. Anyways, we're using the story tickets because we're going to complete this chapter for you guys. You can now read the story. Keep it up. Oh my gosh. Anyways. That was cute. Did you see that little loading icon? That was cute. He's so handsome. He seems a student from the academy. He seems older than me. What happened to you? Took a shower with your clothes on? I fell into the lake. What? How'd you manage to do that? I just had a little accident and then... What kind of accident lands you in the water? Well, a lot happened. Swimming, I could see, but you're the first one I know who's ever fallen in there. What's with that luggage? You new here? Yeah, I just arrived today. And you were wandering around lost looking for your dorm. Yeah, how did you know? Well, it's not hard to guess when you're staring at all the directions like that. So, do you want me to tell you where the dorm is? Would you, please? Okay. Thanks. Wait a second. You don't think I'd tell you for nothing, did you? Huh? You see, I'm not as nice as I look. What do I have to do then? How about you give me something? A kiss, maybe. What? A kiss? It's not a big deal, right? Haven't you kissed anyone before? I have to pick number one. Okay, I have to pick number one. I had to confirm. Don't be stupid. Of course I have. Yeah, I've at least kissed my father on the cheek. Then how about one for me? It's just like saying hello. It's not even close to the same thing. What's wrong with you? Look at you. You're so easily flustered. He's making fun of me. I know it. I've had enough. Damn, we said, nope. No, sis. No. You ain't doing this like that. Period. Damn, I wish I had long nails. Maybe my aunt can do them for me. Because I would rather have acrylic nails than my real nails. My real nails, because they're so fragile. Even though my sister's like, oh my god, they're so pretty. And I'm like, oh my god, shut up. Fed up with him, I turned around and stopped away in anger. Are you mad? I heard his footsteps from behind as he began to follow me. Stay away from me. Are you sure? How are you going to find the dorm then? I'll find it myself. How come you're so mad at me? I hate people like you. That's a shame, though I haven't even done anything wrong. Whatever, I don't care. That's not very nice. Well, I'm sure we'll meet again soon. He finally left me alone and headed in another direction. Ugh. What's wrong with that guy? I don't like him one bit. Meanwhile, me on the other hand, I'm just like, so, if I was in this game, I would have kissed him for directions. I don't care. He's a good-looking guy. He may not be as nice, but he cute. Are my standards like that low already? I've only ever dated like 2 people in my life, and my standards have plummeted. Oh my gosh. Hope I never see him again. You shouldn't hope that, sis. I'm out of luck. I ended up in an empty hall, no closer to finding the door after wandering around for what seemed like forever. I wonder if I'm inside the school now. This place is too big. Overwhelmed and still lost, I sighed and crumbled to the floor on my knees. It's so dark already. I'm never going to find the dorm. I'll starve and end up rotting here before... What are you doing here? Huh? I hurried to my feet when I heard a voice behind me. Standing there was a boy with golden hair. He looked absolutely majestic, wearing the school uniform with a dignified pose. Wow, another handsome guy. Why is everyone who goes to school so good looking? Period. Especially for who will encounter later. Because I know... I've played the story, like I said, many years ago, and I remember a woman in the story. Not who you're thinking of if you know the story, but like later in the story, if you get what I mean. I don't know if you understand, but I'll probably explain. There's going to be an explanation right here, probably, if I remember to put it there, but if you get what I mean, please let me know. I'm so awkward, I hate it here. Anyways, you must be new here. Yeah. Lost, I take it? More so than ever. Where is this anyway? The auditorium. The school is huge. It's easy to get lost. If you're looking for the dorm, I can take you there. Oh, you will? Yes, hurry up before I change my mind. Oh, okay, thanks. Wow, he's nice enough to help me. I hurried up and chased after him. What's your name? Elias Goldstein. Elias Goldstein. I say it both ways, but yeah. Goldstein. The name sounds familiar for some reason. You? I'm Phoebe Ramirez. Well, then, Ramirez, I have a question for you. What is it? Care to tell me why you're soaking wet? This. I am going to tell the truth. Because that's what it says to do. And if it was me, I still would tell the truth anyways. I don't care how embarrassing it is. Hold on. Ugh. Bless myself. that was a weird ass sneeze right there. Took a little forever, but but yeah, but we're gonna tell the truth. I would have told the truth anyways, even if it was that embarrassing, because I'd rather be a person full of integrity rather than full of deceit. I fell into the lake, actually. In what circumstances? How did you fall in just like that? It's a long story. Then forget it. I don't want to hear. Ow. You're the one who asked about it, dummy. Just when I thought I had met someone nice, he had to go and ruin everything. I mean, not really. I mean, he's just like, okay, it's a long story, then I don't want to hear it, you know? Because if it was me, like, if I was Elias, I wouldn't be like that, but I understand him, because, you know, I haven't played his route, but I understand him in, like, an anime sort of sense. You know what I mean? And, yeah, but if it was me, I would ask the MC to tell me about it, because if it's a long way to the dorm, like, in those pictures we see, because, like, you know, this school is large, then I would ask, and then I'd be like, oh, okay, you know, like, acknowledge it, like, okay, so that's what happened, cool, you know? Well, this is the girls' dorm. Thanks. I'm not going to be around to guide you all the time, so don't get lost again. All right. I'll be going, then. Bye. Thank you, Elias. I thanked him as he walked away. However, he didn't as much as flinch when he heard me. Is he always this serious? Maybe uptight is a better word. Me being a writer, I'm just like, Oh my gosh, what is with me? Anyways, then again, he did guide me here. Maybe he wasn't all that bad after all. Oh well. I turned back to the dormitory. From now on, this would be my home. My new home. It's beautiful. I really get to live here? This is going to be awesome. Wait, how have we not dried off yet? If we have been walking around for at least a while, we would at least be damp, if you get what I mean. Like, we wouldn't be fully dry, but we wouldn't be fully wet either. Because if we were walking around in those pictures and images we see, we are walking in the sun. So it would have dried off, like, a bit quickly, but I get it, with, like, the cloak on and it, like, the layers. Huh. We would have at least been a little damp, you know? Oh my god, Mr. GG. If you guys watch Mr. GG, you're the real ones. Hello? I slowly pushed open the entrance and peeked inside. A tall woman with glasses noticed me and headed towards me. Hello, are you Phoebe? Yes. I've been waiting for you. I'm the house mother of this dormitory. Pleased to meet you. Water dripped off me and splashed onto the floor when I bowed my head to her. Goodness me, you're soaking wet. I can explain. I've been doing this for years, but you're the first student to come through that door dripping wet. I'm sorry. How did you get so wet? I had a little accident at the lake. At the lake? What in high heavens were you doing there? Ow, I'm really sorry, I got lost. You're a proper student now, you hear? You ought to behave like one. I will. Now be a good child, have a bath to warm yourself up. You'll catch a cold in those clothes. Thank you for your concern. When you're done with that, head to your room. It's room 203. Your roommate is probably worried sick about you. My roommate? I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. Oh, I love her. Take care now, and welcome to Ji Dun Loon. Still haven't figured it out. She gave me such a warm, pleasant smile. It was hard to believe how angry she was a moment ago. She must be a nice person, I'm sure of it. She reminds me of a mother, so harsh yet loving. She seems to teach discipline rather than, like, she's, like, harsh. She's, like, disciplinary, yet loving. There you go. That's the word. Seems like I'll be living here. I'll have fun living here. I'm sorry. Room 203. After taking a bath, I look for my room inside the dorm. Here you are, 203. I stood before the door and took a deep breath to relax. Here we go. Got to make a good first impression. I pulled my cheeks back and smiled as big as I could. Think happy and smile. Keeping my huge smile in place, I knocked on the door. Hello? Come in. A really cheerful voice came from inside. With a gulp, I held my breath and entered. I'm coming in. I timidly opened the door and stepped halfway into the room. Come on, come in, you. To be met with a girl leaving her bed as if taking a great leap and dashing up to me. You're Phoebe, right? Yeah. I'm Amelia Nile, your new roommate. So great to meet you. Amelia spoke cheerfully, grabbing my hand and shaking it up and down. Nice to meet you. She's really cheerful. Come in. Thanks. Your bed and desk are over there. Oh, and you can put your stuff in the chest. Thanks. You were running a bit lit. You were running a bit lit? Let's get lit, y'all. You were running a bit late, so I wasn't worried. Well, I had a little trouble getting here. What happened? Amelia came right up to my face, her eyes sparkling with interest. We about to tell her the tea, sis. We about to tell her everything. I love her. If you guys can't tell, I love her. She's the roommate. She's the girl I was talking about earlier. Like the girl we meet earlier in the story. But there's a woman later on in the story that we meet. And she's like... perfection. Amelia came right up to my face, her eyes sparkling with interest. Well, I kind of fell into the lake, so I had to take a bath before I came here. How did that happen? I ran into a mysterious guy at the lake. He was all alone staring at the water, so I thought he was going to drown himself, and I went to stop him. And then, splash! After all, it turned out he wasn't trying to kill himself, but just wanted to look at some fish. Hey, stop laughing! You're so funny, I can't help it. Not only that, but I got lost, almost caught a cold, and then when I finally got here, the house mother yelled at me. I'm sorry. Oh, geez. Well, I'm just glad you got here okay. Me too. Elias was nice enough to show me the way. You met Elias? Yeah, do you know who he is? Of course I know him. He's super talented and famous, of course. Being the youngest child of the prestigious Goldstein family and all. He's from that family? The Goldstein family, they're so famous that anyone who dealt with magic has heard of them for sure. Throughout history, the heads of the Goldstein family have been so gifted that they're well known across the kingdom. I knew it sounded familiar when he told me his name. Who would have thought he was one of the famous Goldsteins? There's no doubt he's handsome and talented, but just between you and me, I find it hard to get along with him. Yeah, I could totally see why. By the way, I saw someone else before Elias. Who was it? Do you remember? Oh no, I didn't get his name, but he was super rude. He had a pretty face, had a green earring. He seemed older than I. He must be talking about Luca. Luca, huh? Yeah, the biggest troublemaker in the school. What, really? He skips class like it's his job. He's been suspended so much we've all lost count. I hear he's quite the wizard, but around here, everyone knows him for all the trouble he causes. He's just as famous as Elias around here, but for another reason entirely. Especially an innocent girl like you shouldn't deal with him. Huh. He wears an earring on his right ear, did you see? Oh, I was a bit curious about that. I heard he's been wearing it since birth, and it's something very important for him. But you can't misunderstand him. He loves girls. Don't ever go near him. He's gonna flirt all over you. Where's my Luca in real life? You guys are just like, you good? You good, Phoebe? Flirt all over me? What's that supposed to mean? So stay away from him if you can. I see. Stay away? More like runaway. So then who did you meet at the lake? I don't know, but he was kind of introverted. He didn't say much. Oh, and that's right, he had an eye patch over his left eye. That's Yukiya Reason. Is he famous too? I guess you could say that. Oh, Jesus, we need to use tickets. My back has been so itchy. But I changed into like a different shirt, so it's not as itchy as it was. Maybe that material was just like not it for this hot weather. But anyways, we're continuing with the story. Hold on, let me check my page first though. Okay, I have a gift. And we have some news. Yes, complete. Give me reasons we should be complete. You should be with him, I can't compete. Okay, I'm not gonna sing any more of the song because that is copyright. And I don't want to freaking take this to court or anything, because I hear you, sometimes you have to take it to court, and I'm like, well, damn. Just a no, Shoei Creators, NTT Solomar Corporation. I love your games, I do. So please don't do anything to my videos, because I enjoy these games so much. I have played these games since I was, like, very young. A very young immortal skeleton lady. Oh, that's cute! I saw the little loading thing. Is he famous too? I guess you could say that. Well, how should I put this? Is it that hard for her to talk about it? We gotta choose number 2. I shouldn't push it. I better not push it. That would be rude. Okay, he is famous anyways. Yes, that's right. I hope I meet him again sometime. Judging from her expression, she seemed a bit worried by what I said. I wonder what is it about him? What it was about him. Is there a bad rumor about him or something? Though I should admit, something about him scared me a little. But having said that, he was a very nice guy. Polite. I mean, I did shove him into the water. He didn't get mad. Actually, he was rather worried about me. So Yukiya was his name. Oh, well, welcome to your new home. I'm sure we'll get along great. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Amelia. But really, what a relief. I was wondering what kind of roommate I'd get, you know. Really? But you're nice and so easy to talk to. I'm so glad it's you. Thanks. You seem like a great roommate too. Thanks to our new friendship. Yep, let's have a good semester. With all smiles, we took each other's hands and shook. I'm so glad someone like Amelia is my roommate. I think we'll be great friends. Period. Well, good night, Phoebe. Good night, Amelia. We both slipped into our beds and turned off the lights. Moonlight beamed gently into the room, filling it with a dim blue. Phew, so much happened today. I just hope my school life will be fun and exciting. My mind and body were weary with exhaustion. I quickly nodded in and out of sleep. Spirikunal kodu siritan mira muruto raho kuradu stokunasa spiria. Is that a song? Oh, it's a song? Sounds so lovely. I was saying like all like I hate it here. The song became a lullaby as my consciousness slowly drifted away. Trailer! I'm Elias Goldstein, who is here to introduce the next chapter with this guy. Yes, it is me, Luca Orlem. Hey, Luca. Hey. Elias is like, this hoe. What's up, Elias? You seem more cranky than usual. I don't mind doing this, but why does it have to be with you? How mean. So the next chapter is the cursed one. We have to announce it properly. Alright. Yukiya became Ramirez's buddy, and seems confused about it. Because Yukiya doesn't let others get close to him, right? I hope Yukiya and Ramirez get along well. I like how he calls me Ramirez. Like, Hi. Okay, we got a journal. Let's do it. Anyways, loonfish. It's a strange, shiny yellow fish that thrives in nice, clean, fresh water. Supposedly, the origin of the loon part of its name is related to the moon. When night falls, the moon is bright. Fish sparkle like diamonds in the water. That's cool. Alright, okay, we're gonna check out the memories. Day 1. So this is the picture. Tap to enlarge the image. Yeah, so this is picture number 1. Screenshot that if you want to. And then this, oh, Jesus. And then this is the second image. Feel free to screenshot. Okay, you had enough time. Oh my gosh, I'm so mean. Anyways. Okay. Are we done with the story number 1? Was that it? Hold on. Yeah, it was 11. It was 11. Okay. Okay. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. This chapter, aka day 1 of our life here at Wizardess, or here at Jildan Loon Royal Magic Academy. Hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that was very, oh, yay. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was very, very eventful. You have unread stories. Yes, sis, I know. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to do all that good stuff. And if you didn't, feel free to leave some criticism on what I should do better to improve my videos and their quality. And maybe not getting tongue-tied, Phoebe, in terms of, like, because if you watch my criminal case, you know what I use to record, and if there's something better that is free, feel free to tell me. But yeah, I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one of whatever I make. I love you guys, and I'll see you all later. Bye.